Again, a very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Startup Lanes. Hope you all are doing great. I'm Yashasvi, Community Manager at Startup Lanes, handling the South India zone. Regarding the introduction of the company, Startup Lanes is an ecosystem for startups and investors, a place for angel investor, venture capitalists to find investing opportunities in potential startups. Shishir Gupta and Neha Gupta are the co-founders and of the Startup Lanes. Shishir Gupta is the founder and CEO of Startup Lanes. He has more than 20 years of business experience in different domains. He's an international consultant for venture capital and startups, having global rank of 12 by Clarity Group. He's a techie with an inventor mindset. He has been innovating, developing software applications since early 1997. He has been investing in startup as an angel investor since 2015. He is an MBA in finance, lawyer, and Bachelor of Commerce. I request everybody to switch on their cameras so that we can create the session more interactive.
Madam, there is a noise in the background.
I'll just ask everyone to switch off, mute your cameras. Sorry, mute your mics and switch on your cameras. Is it fine, sir, now?
No, the voice is still coming. Now it's okay.
Yeah, so I was talking about the introduction of our chief advisor. Mr. Honorable Shri S.K. Mathur is the chief advisor of Startup Lanes. He has more than 50 years of experience. And 75 years of age. He was the president of Reliance Industry and CEO of Expo Mart. He has managed large-scale events with 3 lakhs participants and celebrities in the past. He is also connected with all the state governments, central governments and administrations of India. He has a great connection in Niti Aayog, Make in India and many corporates. So I'll briefly explain about the rules for this event. I'll be your host and the moderator for today's panel discussion event on what is the best way for early stage startups to hire employees. So here are the which I'd like to mention. I request you to keep cameras on. Raise your hand before speaking and wait for your turn to speak. Keep your microphones off when other person is speaking. If anyone has any questions, please mention in the chat box simultaneously. I'll thank you all in advance for abiding by the rules. So now we'll start with the session. So our topic is how a company or smaller firms or startups can interact or attract the people to hire for themselves to join the new startup. So I request any one of you who can start with this, who's interested.
I think what the prospective employees would get attracted to is something like in small firms there will be diverse responsibility compared to the other firms. Other firms will have departmentalization and specialization and niche skills will be developed. Whereas in the smaller firms there is scope for cross-functional exposure and diverse experience. So I think that would be one attraction that can be presented to the candidates where they are being interviewed and when they are onboarded. So other than that, I think work flexibility will be one thing that can also be good for the prospective employees. Meaning like flexibility in type of timings, work from home flexibility, work-life balance. Okay, so things like this would add to a sort of comfortable feeling to the prospective employee. These are the two things that I feel might attract the employees to a smaller firm. Introducing myself, I am Vice President of Sales at Delta Gibbs Technology, and I have 22 plus years of experience working. Any questions?
Mr. Bhushan, you want to add something? Like how startups could attract the people around to recruit themselves to attract to work with them. Mr. Bhushan? Yeah, Mr. Akash, please say.
Yeah, hi. Responding to our Mr. Mahesh, I've been into sales space or the business space for almost 3 decades and started my career from the same town, from the hometown of Shishir only. And I can tell you one thing. Today means I have seen transition from the non-digital sales or marketing world to the digital marketing world over the last 30 years, and it's only evolving. When it comes to recruiting, I think what I have figured out that the new age employees, they have different priorities. They're not looking for work-life balance at all. In fact, the people that we have interviewed means there are people who switch jobs for 2,000 rupees, and there's nothing like a work-life balance in any startup. Let me be very honest, blunt on this. So please let's discuss on that then maybe.
Mr. Raja Sampath, you want to add something? Mr. Raja Sampath, am I audible?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry, I really can't come on video. I'm babysitting as well. Sorry. What was the question again?
The question, the topic for this is that how startups can attract the people to join their startups and how they recruit people and attract for there to join.
Right. Okay. I watched a video from Rajat Talreja. I'm definitely sure a lot of people would have watched. So he was saying there are 3 kind of generations, right? So we are more in the social and digital generation, I guess. So it's very, very, very difficult. We've been facing difficulties in recruitment. Just to give a quick introduction, we're a 13-plus-year-old company. We're an e-commerce agency helping clients to sell their products and services online. So for the past 9 months, it's been very, very difficult on the recruitment side, and I seriously don't know what the expectations are, and what could attract them. Definitely a good salary package, a good working environment. Obviously, it is work from home currently, but the perks and all of that might attract the right candidates, I guess, and definitely, with our company, we give a lot of learning opportunities, even taking freshers, right? So we give them a lot of learning opportunities. I think maybe these are the things which can attract candidates to the project. Yeah, thank you.
We all know that startups don't provide very high packages and everything, but they provide the learning skills. So how can, in terms of learning and anybody saying something? Mr. Harsh, you want to add on something like how the startups could attract? Like startup only could not provide the high packages, but they tend to provide the learning skills and more exposure.
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much, startup and Steve. So I was listening for quite some time. First, let me introduce myself. I'm co-founder of a edtech company, and surely it's not a very huge team, but certainly we are working with members, somewhere around 45 people who are working. The topic you kept was really actually catchy. because most of the startups these days are stuck with this particular problem, and hiring employees is certainly a big task for HR team or any of the stakeholders of the company. All right, so I would certainly prefer offering a high package for any of the startup is actually very economical, not good. So why don't we go for some people like intern sort of thing, or any other program like incentive module is what I generally prefer for our company, and I suggest with my friends who are doing startups. So internship is something we can definitely look forward, and post that an incentive based model is what preferable for startups if they want to. So that is what my opinion. Anyone can add up with this?
Anyone want to add up in this?
Can I add something?
Yeah, definitely. Sir.
Okay. Basically, I think we should include our employees into our business model so that instead that there should be involvement in short. So we can for some apt employees we can give them some opportunities where they can earn from profit also. So salary plus involvement in business, I think that can be one thing where we can have their involvement so that they would come to know each and everything what we are facing as a startup.
Yes, Mr. Praveen, you want to add on something?
Yeah, good afternoon to all. I was just hearing that we should go for training of some interns. It's really a wonderful idea. First of all, whatever the competition is giving, that we have to give. That is the one part which we all are giving, whether it's a small firm or it's a big firm, whatever it is. Now, another important point is, whenever we are taking the interview, first see the character of that candidate. It's a positive, then okay. If he has an average skill, okay. After that, there is a need to tell him that this is your training or internship on this particular technology we will provide you. You have to work on this product or on this service for this month of duration. You will get this much, you will grow this much. So we have to show them a beautiful journey of next 2 years during the time when we are taking the interview. This is what I am doing. I'll introduce myself. I am basically an IT professional of 90s, an educationist also, an entrepreneur also. Right now I am advisor of Charpan IT Solutions. I am the director of one startup Futra and the director of Sayed also. So in the last 2 years, we have developed our company from a member of 25 to 200. So same strategy I am using it. Suppose we have started a new setup or new startup 3 months back with the name of Sahid. So the team which I hired as an intern, they are now looking at entire product. They are launching that product in the market. They are developing or improving the product. So that's very important. That's very important. Give them the ownership. Take the interns, take the beautiful persons, positive persons, train them, show them the journey. That's what I'm doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very insightful and a great technique to go with the interns. So, Mr. Rachit, you want to add on something? Please.
Yeah, thank you, Yashashvi. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rachit. I am the founder of a startup called Party Hunt. It's a mobile app to find and promote parties in Goa. We are operational for last 2.5 years with more than 70,000 users. It's a completely bootstrapped startup. So far, the way we managed to build up our team is through a profit sharing model. So whatever profit we made in the season time during last 2.5 years, we were sharing it with our employees. So they were part of our business model and they were motivated to boost our sales and revenue. So this is how we pay them up and keep them motivated. And also, so far, our team has been entirely hired. Uh, we didn't go out and reach out to prospective employees. Instead, they came to us and joined our firm just because they were in love with the idea. And I think that's a very key factor for a startup. I mean, the initial employees, the core employees, they need to have the same kind of motivation as the founder. Otherwise, you cannot just keep them motivated with the money. So that was a very good thing with us because since it's a social media platform, it's around music and community. So our users who were already our fans, they came to us and they wanted to be part of the company, and that's how we are growing so far. So I think platforms like Facebook actually work really good for us instead of LinkedIn while reaching out to those fans. Even Instagram, because they are already following our page, and when we put up a post like that we are hiring now, so some of our really core fans, they applied for that position. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you.
Great, sir. It was a very nice idea. People would be attracted definitely for a party and thing, including the incentives and everything. They also must be attracted. So, Ms. Sazia, can you please switch on your camera and be part of the discussion, please? How the startups should be provide what kind of incentives and how we can track. Sazia Ahmed, please. Mr. Shashita, can you please add on something? How do you handle that motivation? Mr. Vikas? Can anybody put on some highlights on what kind of incentives could be provided and what could be the strategies? Work with interns or should hire the freshers?
You can anyway give some coupons of Big Bazaar or Starbucks. That coupons can be given, or meal coupons. So that can be one part of it. Some vouchers also.
Yes, please. Yeah, Mr. Chetan, you were saying something. Please go on.
Yeah, that's what vouchers and some meal coupons. So that can be given as a part of incentive. CCD voucher that can be done. Yeah, thank you.
We can attract those people with their ideas. Like we look for mostly the interns are the freshers and of their stage, so we can go with the idea of giving them coupons of what
Correct.
they like these things.
Yeah.
Great, nice idea. So, Ms. Jyoti, please introduce yourself and let us know that how you attract or what are your techniques to hire people. Mr. Ashutosh? So, do we have any HR person, like HR recruitment agencies or HR person with us?
I am from the recruitment background. I am running an HR consultancy. My name is Chetan Vani. I am running an HR consultancy in Mumbai, that is Thane.
Sorry, what's his name, sir?
My name is Chetan Vani.
No, the startup name, it was
Okay. APT, Apt Resources.
So, sir, what kind of like you go on some recruitment? So, what are the things that people look, or the startups or the companies look for their interns or the freshers?
Basically, one thing I would really like to bring in front of all, it's a general thing, not a thing particular. See, many companies want one person to handle many multiple things. So at that time, things go wrong little bit because some department can be merged, but not all the things. So that is one feedback I would like to see. Whenever we want to hire a particular person, our job profile should be clear. We can't give him operational work, account work, admin work, all these things we can't do to one person. So our JD should be very clear. So whatever we want to hire, we have to write it down because most of the time people have in mind, but when they write on paper, they couldn't write much. So that is one thing that JD should be very clear. And one department, one person, if that is the case, then they could extract more out of that employee. So productivity wise, they can then extract more productivity from that particular employee.
Yeah, great. So, yeah, Mr. Ashutosh, can you put on some lights on what kind of incentives or how do we motivate the people in the staff?
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Ashutosh here. So I do not have any startup. I am just attending the session. So I work for a company as a consultant, and so recently I have just completed my education. So I have worked in few of the company as interns myself. So I would give my experience, which might add up as a point to this discussion. That when we join any firm, during an internship, so obviously we are looking for, diverse learning opportunities. So like while doing my MBA, let us say that if I have done a sales internship, so yeah, so for 2 months I was like connecting with the clients, explaining the various products, and meanwhile I was also interacting with product teams within our organization where I was getting the understanding of product clearly. So I should have the freedom as an intern, to do and explore as much as business I can within the company. And I think that kind of freedom always, gives me more experience, because when I feel that I am not, I'm free to do anything, that's when it helps me actually, it connects with me, and it proves that yes, I am, it satisfies me and increases my productivity. So I think all the founders of or the CEOs of the startup here, while you do write your JDs very clearly, but yes, when an intern wants to explore things, maybe you should give that freedom.
Thank you for pointing out the side of interns here. So as you can see, we have many people who are in job or doing internships and something. So can any job person explain that what are your expectations or what kind of environment we look, anybody could or the founders could be change or improve or add on, so that to build more better culture in the firm. Mr. Ketan, you just joined the conversation, so you want to add on something like on that topic?
I have been facing the similar problem regarding hiring for my startup, and especially we are into the social development sector. So here the problem is an additional problem where the motivation is a big factor for someone to join the social sector. So that's why it's even harder to find people to join a small scale startup.
Yeah, Mr. Ketan. So what could be the ideas to attract them? Any incentive idea, motivation idea? What could be the proposal to them that attracts them to join the startups?
So what I have tried to figure out is that, as Ashutosh mentioned, I give them, I only tell them to work part time, so that they have other half of the day to do something that, if they want to add some skills.
Yeah, that's
something that I've started to do.
Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Manish Datta, please introduce yourself. You are a job person or a founder. What are you pursuing? Can you introduce yourself and include yourself in the production? Mr. Manish? Now we will move to the next person. Mr. Kumar Vikrant.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're on.
Yeah, actually, I think most of the speaker have said something, but actually, we are actually I have a startup, a health tech startup, and we are at the very initial stage. Actually, even we have not launched our startup, but still, because since we have to launch, we need people on board to kind of take it off. And we are really finding a problem, maybe due to COVID and all. But the best part is people who I could bring on board is basically they are the people who are kind of have a feel for the interest for the area. And another is another thing which I actually had other said, like you have to say show them a trajectory of their career, like how joining Hill Innovation Private Limited or this startup, it will help in their future career. So that is what I feel so far with my little experience. I think. Thank you.
So what could be your strategy, sir? Like you said that you will show them the career opportunities and who are the more interested.
Yeah.
So how will you manage to motivate them when they join your firm?
My mind, basically, the people when they come, I actually ask them, you would like to be part of this as a co-founder, or they can be employee also. There are people who come, they want money to work, and there are other people who want they want to invest time or something. So generally, actually, I give them options and they choose, and accordingly we proceed. So that is how actually we do it. Because since we are at a very early stage, there are a lot of positions with us, a lot of things, a lot of. So that is what helping me to bring the people on board and give them options at this stage. Maybe later stage I won't be able to do that, but this is the stage because we need people on board. So that is what actually I'm doing.
So, Mr. Prashant Jain, can you please introduce yourself? Yeah, Famida ma'am, you want to add on something to the topic, to the discussion? Famida, am I audible?
Hello. Okay, am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, hi. Basically, I'm the founder and CEO of Bamboology Trends, which is a sustainable venture, and serve sustainable bamboo clothing, which is antibacterial, anti-odor, UV risk protector. So, being a startup, as our venture is not much old, we have launched the venture in March only. So, definitely we need a team. And the motivation was there to bring young team on board, which are very fast in terms of learning technology, learning and adapting processes. So we were very happy to onboard more of a young youth people who could be molded in the way we wanted. So they are very flexible enough, and they are also very motivated as they know they have the opportunity to learn different areas of work. If they have an experience and expertise in a certain area, then the company hires them in a particular domain. So they don't get the exposure of all the different areas where they find the potential and get the interest to pursue their career further. So, hiring, what you can say, freshers and giving them the vision, giving them exposure, it become a win-win situation for them and for us both.
Yeah, nice point, Kapurna. So we can attract them for their careers and they are freshers. So maybe money won't matter much for them, but the career matters a lot.
Yeah, might be they don't know if they want to go into probably into the fashion industry. The fashion industry has a huge different domain like product development, designing, sourcing, retail, business planning, number crunching, retail understanding, digital marketing. So there's a huge big platform of different areas of working. So once a person is a fresher, they can explore all the areas and can contribute in a different daily need of a business execution, and then they can evaluate where they're finding more interest and then can give a better result on a certain area. Then they can filter that this is the area I want to work and go further on. So being a fresher, a company is also in a position to mold them, and as they are very much technology savvy, they don't afraid of learning things. The old experienced people sometimes are not much tech savvy, so it is really difficult them to teach something, the upgraded version and the software or ERP, whatever is coming into the industry. So they are pretty apprehensive and comfortable with their way of working, how they have worked. And while the youth is very much ready to learn the new things. So it is a win-win situation for both the organization and for the employees to explore more and find out their core interest to pursue their career further.
So we can also say that some like interns and freshers are not very clear about their careers and job perspective, like what actually they want to pursue. So mentorship would be also better for them, like exploring different roles and responsibilities. They can find out like what in which path they want to pursue their career.
Exactly.
So anyone could add about the mentorship and anything related to that?
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Suppose if we are taking a employee or a fresher, guiding them, giving them different responsibilities, nurturing them, molding them, seeing in which area they will get excel. So once the person who is looking them has the capacity of this, and that person or intern get in that mode, and after getting in that mode, give him in the ownership of the work which you are assigning. This is the best way. I think this is the best way which I am doing, and I am getting success in that. So that is very, very important point. I think it's absolutely perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so providing them the responsibility on their shoulders can improve their performance also, like responsibilities and the roles they having.
Yeah. Because initially you are guiding him, you are exploring, you are trying to explore them. This is the areas where you can work. Give them. They will do something good, they will do something bad, but they will attach to the organization, and you are able to know what type of person he is. What type of person he is. Once you are able to understand that this person is of this type, then assign him that task and give him the responsibility and give him the ownership of that particular task.
Yeah, like the decision making power
Yes.
in the hands.
Yes.
So Miss Sangeeta, you were saying something? You want to add on some points to the discussion?
No, I just joined.
Yeah, so like you just joined, so the topic for the session is like how startups could attract the people to join themselves, because they don't provide much higher packages and provide the good exposure and everything. So you want to add on something? Please introduce yourself and you can add.
No, for the that is what I want to understand how to attract. Yeah, basically, I also have a startup. I'm interested to know because whenever we talk with people, even if they don't have lots of skill, their expectations are high.
Yeah, definitely there. So we have already started the session around 12:35. So no problem. We can just take a just like we can anybody could just up the whole our session and can give the idea to everybody like who have just added. Mr. Sefi, you want to please introduce yourself and give us an idea about hiring people and attracting them for the startups and any motivating ideas.
Hi, Shafi. Can I listen?
Hello, sir. Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working for a multinational company. I want to start the startup company. Currently working in Saudi Arabia. I want to settle in India. That is the main motive to come and join here. Okay, I'm learning something to how to hire the people and all things. Here I'm getting very good knowledge and something. Thank you for conducting this such type of sessions. Thank you.
So yes, sir, you are looking to start your startup, right? So what are your plans of hiring people? Because everybody needs teams. So what are your plans and how will you attract people to join you? What are the factors you will show them? Can you please brief a little about that?
Yeah, actually, I'm planning to open some consultancy business. My plan is with the zero budget, with the same-minded people, with the shareholder, like a shareholder in company, with the same-minded people we'll hire. And actually, in blueprint now, my plan. Once it will coming to ground, it will be maybe like that. We will hire 10 people. We will share eachly the initial base. Even we will take the freshers, even who as a part-time or a knowledgeable person like that. My plan is profit sharing, like that. Totally full profit sharing. As per their capacity, we will share the duty or responsibility, and we will share the whatever the income, whatever the responsibility, whatever the profit, like on that.
So now we are coming towards the end of the session. So anybody wants to add something or do you have any questions? Please raise your hands.
Hi, Ashutosh here. I want to add a point.
Yes, please.
So, social proofing is one thing which companies can actually do to attract, students who are looking for such kind of opportunity. So let us say that if you are a startup and whatever your offerings are, whatever you have offered to a previous batch of intern, maybe you can create a testimonial video, like what was their learning experience, what kind of benefits they received for, by working for your startup. So these kind of things might attract new batch of interns again. So this is the one point which I want to add.
Thank you so much for adding this. Yes, Mr. Rajit, you want to add?
I have a question actually. So we are in the process of introducing ESOPs, employee stock option pool, in our company. So I would like to know if anyone has worked with ESOP pool and how effective it is, and how we can make it more efficient. If there are any suggestions on that?
So Mr. Rajit has a question. So anybody want to give him the answer around the ESOP, how they can implement or suggestions? Mr. Praveen, do you have any idea?
Yeah, basically, Mr. Rajit, what type of shop basically you are interested for e-shop? Can you define?
What kind of shop?
Yeah, you are talking about e-shop, na? You are expanding e-shop.
No, not e-shop. It's ESOP, employee stock option.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, not the e-commerce.
Yeah, I thought. So, it's a very simple, very simple. What I understand from the student community is that if you are able to put the vision in their mind, make them robot with the vision. If you need to have that capacity in you, or your hiring person needs to have that capacity. If what you are saying to your person who is coming with you, you are following that, you are giving him that type of remuneration to them also, and infusing the mission, because you are not running the company. As a founder, we have sometimes mistake that we are running the company. No, your team is running the company, and every member is very, very important. Keep in your mind. And another important mindset. 1 minute. Another important mindset which you have to keep in your mind is, whosoever come into my company will not go. I will not let him go. Because whosoever is coming is productive. Everybody is productive. If you have that mindset, I don't think any person goes from your organization, because meanwhile you are doing a lot of activities. You are increasing their salary. You are giving the ownership to them. They are doing their fertility of minds to make your company grow. So all these things are very important. That's the mission I used to follow. कि भाई जो आया है, he will be with us. Rarely, मैंने देखा है कि in my career of 26 years, इस mindset से मैंने काम किया तो बहुत कम जने छोड़ के गए, और जो छोड़ के गए उसमें मैंने उनको I told them, if I will get convinced, then you will go. You have to convince me, and once I get convinced, I tell them, okay, it's a better opportunity for you. So that type of mindset of HR, that type of mindset of founder, co-founder needs to be there, and give them the responsibility, give them the ownership. And another important point. Why can't we hire the student of 10th, 11th and 12th class as a presenter? I have seen a lot of companies. They have any product, they are giving their presentation to the multinationals. For that, they have a product manager or business analyst who is giving the presentation, or a salesperson who is giving the presentation. I adopted this story that I take part-time the student of 10th and 11th class of DPS. They are giving the much better presentation of my product. So if you want to pull up your employees, there are a lot of thousands of ways. Because 11th student, 12th class student, they have a lot of potentials for presentation. So take them that we will use for 1 hour, 2 hours or 3 hours. Even I can tell you, there is one product. All the big team is working for that product, selling that product. This product has these features. A stage comes for that product where its growth and sales decreases. At that moment of time, the entire team comes to a stage. Bhaiya, this product mein there is certain missings. We need to analyze again the market. We need to develop a lot of things in it. Then I told them, okay, let me search. Then I search the students of 10th, 11th, 12th. I go in their groups, talk to them. Suddenly, lot of students come with that product, and they told this product is very, 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 very good, and lot of thousands of features are there, which I and even my team is not knowing for that. And I immediately recruit that student of 11th class to give the presentation, and that presentation is strike to everybody. Wherever we are providing it, and again the growth slowly increases. This is just a practical example. So to pull the employees stock, we need to find out the different ways. And another important thing, employees never goes for money. Yes, money is important. They go for career. They go for beliefs. They go for a vision. So as a company, as a founder, as a HR, we need to have inculcate this type of thing. Thank you. It's long. Yeah.
Sir, which product it was?
It is basically a personal care service provider. It's a booking engine for salons and spas.
You mean to say it's a software?
The name of that product is Kutra. Right now, in just a span of these 6 months, when the corona is going on, this product has covered nearly about 500 salons onboarded, 77 cities in entire India, and nearly about 10,000 bookings are there. So it's an initial launch of this product. And this product has been developed by all these freshers. Now they are the owner. So try to understand. That's the importance. So we are running with a lot of products. We are also coming with a teleconsultation product, which we have launched just 2 months back. We have other products also like Augment. We have Sportly also, which is working, which is running very good in Australia. So that's the model I am using it, and I think this is a good model. Yeah, definitely. When we go for a talented type of skills, suppose we need a Magento professional. Definitely, when we try to hire a skills of 10 years experience of a field, definitely we have certain different strategies. But for initial startups, I think maybe I'm wrong, but still I used to try this strategy and it's working.
But for developers and stuff, we need little trained and experienced guys, right?
No. I have nearly about in a 200 teams, 150 or 130 we can say. These are all the freshers which we have to, and they are the big developers now. With us for 4 years, 5.
So you're giving them training?
Yeah, definitely. We are giving them training and we are nurturing them. And training is given by the experts, but motivation is very important. कि भैया तुझे 24 hours काम करना है. People's work for Saturday, Sunday. Initially, when we work started in India 3 years back, everybody told me कि भैया Saturday, Sunday काम नहीं होता IT industry में. मैंने कहा why not? कि नहीं ऐसा ही trend है. I was shocked. यार where there is a vision and where there is a mission, the work is 24 hours. I nurtured my team members. They worked on Saturday and Sunday. The same amount. So if you provide them the vision, right now we are looking for, we have a very good personal touch with them. We are looking for their welfares. That's okay, but that's the way. That's the way. Even they are working on Saturday and Sunday. Now I officially declared that okay, second Saturday and fourth Saturday and Sunday will be holiday. That's the way, and this is the way because everybody is passionate. The youth of India is very, very passionate. Even developers, the salespersons, marketing, everybody. You have to infuse the vision. I've seen lot of students, even BTech and MTech. They are on the roads discussing lot of things. I put them. भैया तू आ जा मेरे पास, बैठ मेरे पास. Do it this. ये मेरा विजन है. पता नहीं तुझे समझ में आएगा नहीं, अगर तेरे समझ में आता तो काम कर. So you need a capacity to induce the vision and mission of that particular startup in the employees, and automatically then employees and then the staff will give you the ideas कि कैसे इसको बढ़ाना है, and then give the free hand. Thank you. It's a long year. पता नहीं मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बोल रहा हूँ.
नहीं, you said nice. So you come with a good startup capital, is it?
Yeah.
You came up with a good startup capital.
No. We started initially. No money, right? Now there is a money. But definitely. Initially, at initial level, when we thought that for 1 year we have to give the salary to our persons whom we are hiring, definitely that money we have arranged 5 years back, 6 years back. Now there is no need for that because we have clients.
Of course. Initially, I'm asking.
Yeah, initially the same strategy which I mentioned you. This much amount we require to give the salary, to adjust our marketing and other expenses. So we arranged that funds and we did it.
Can you share the number?
Yeah, 80005. I'll put the message here.
Yeah.
800.
And where are you situated?
I am right now at Udaipur, but based in Rajasthan.
Okay.
And I am the core member of the entire Charpan company, and we have office in Australia, USA, and India in Gwalior, Pune, Jodhpur.
Okay.
Yeah, I have shared my number.
Yeah,
80059. So everybody, even all the startups जो भी जिन्होंने चालू किया है, मैंने भी चालू किया है. मैं रोज चालू करता रहता हूँ हर 2-4 महीने में with a young team. So हम 5 जनों की core team है. Same concept which I have. The person sitting is at Australia has the same concept. So mindset may be different. Person sitting at USA, the mindset is same. Technologies and the different styles may be different. We adopt the personal touch, गिविंग द पावर, गिविंग द फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, क्या होगा एक जना गलत कर देगा आपके स्टार्टअप में. इफ यू डू नॉट गिव द पावर टू एम्प्लॉय, what will happen? You give them the power. एक दिन गलती करेगा, let him do it, the mistakes. But you have the capacity to hold. 1 साल की कैपेसिटी होनी चाहिए आपके पास. You need to have कि भाई मुझे 1 साल तक इसको सर्वाइव करना है, बच्चों को देना है. आफ्टर 1 year ऑटोमेटिकली जो टारगेट्स होते हैं अचीव होने लगते हैं. और फिर भी कई ऐसे स्टार्टअप्स होते हैं जहाँ टारगेट्स नहीं होते. इवन वी हैव certain things where we are not able to achieve the things, but it gets cultivated from other startups. That's the way. और बहुत पॉजिटिव सोच रखनी चाहिए. और इवन इन कोरोना, इन ड्यूरिंग द कोविड टाइम्स, आई हर्ड फ्रॉम लॉट ऑफ स्टार्टअप्स और इंडस्ट्रीज कि भैया ऐसा है वैसा है. मैंने कहा यार ऐसा नहीं है. दिस इज द राइट टाइम जहाँ पे बहुत सारे बंदे आपके पास अवेलेबल थे. लॉट ऑफ पीपल्स, लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वर अवेलेबल, लॉट ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज, लॉट ऑफ टैलेंटेड पीपल्स वर अवेलेबल. वी टुक इट. वी हैव टू दोज कैंडिडेट्स आल्सो. So opportunities भी देखनी पड़ेगी मार्केट में. क्या opportunities, what is the opportunity available in the market, and then take them and give them the power to succeed your product. That's the only way. Thank you.
Okay.
Yashashvi, you are mute. We cannot hear you.
So yeah, thank you, Praveen sir. You have mentioned very good points. I hope Mr. Rajat, you get any idea regarding ESOP and anything?
I would prefer a much more direct answer about ESOPs. I mean, I'm not having any issue with keeping my team motivated or hiring new people. That's going really great. But this is ESOPs is something new legality which I'm dealing with. So if someone can give me a direct answer around that topic, that would be really great.
Basically, I have come across some consultants for ESOPs, right?
We have a
all the
lawyer.
legal formalities, and the ESOP has to be decided. Like you have to decide what are you planning to give in the ESOP, percentage, benefits, whatever. That plan should be ready, and many consultants are there because there is a lot of legal formalities also with it, and it has to be taken up for a year, to make the ESOP concept in your company. It needs a lot of groundwork also.
Yeah. So we are gonna have a vesting period of 4 years and cliff at 1 year. We have all those plans set up.
So
it's just we wanted an insight.
Right. Basically,
we have a consultant. We have a lawyer also who is working on it. But it's just that if someone has worked on ESOPs, and they can give us like key highlights or key challenges regarding this topic.
Yeah, that's what you have to. You have to fish out for a very good consultant, because there are too many, and then there are too many formalities which will end up doing.
Thank you, Sangeeta. Thank you, Mr. Rajat. So we
Thank you.
come towards the end of the session. So in the conclusion, we can say that Praveen sir has mentioned that we have very motivated youth which needs a proper guidance and for their careers and everything. So we can motivate them, mentor them, give them responsibility would be better, and to attract, providing them a better vision of their careers, and we can attract them to hire and to work with the startups for the learning proposals. So anybody could add or something, or this is the end of the session? If anybody has any question or want to add? So I hope everybody is done with this. So now we come up with thank you the panel speakers, Mr. Rajat, Chetan, Mr. Praveen, Mr. Ashutosh Kumar, Mr. Mahesh, to add on the things and enlightening all of us here with your knowledge and experience. Thank you everyone for joining the event today. Hope you all had a wonderful discussion. Hope to see you all again tomorrow with another interesting and a knowledgeable topic. We are having the whole week we'll be having these group discussions on a different topics. So let's meet tomorrow with another host and another topic. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you all for joining.